100% proof FedNow will use XRP. Yes, XRP. You got to be willing to stick to the end of the outline for you can see the part about XRP. But if you click out of these videos within 5 minutes, you're going to miss it. For everybody else who wants to pay attention to their future generational wealth, listen to the entire outline. You'll be so glad that you did.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
How would you like to earn an extra $100, $200, or even $500 a day, even more than that? I have many friends that are earning money every single day trading futures on BTCC. It's a simple process, and even if you don't want to learn how to trade, you could follow a trader on the site and let him do the trading for you. So even if you don't know how to trade, there is a way to make money. But I suggest learn how to trade. Earn you some extra money on BTCC. It's easy, you don't have to KYC, and you don't have to use a virtual private network VPN. This is a wonderful site. They've been around since 2011. Give them a shot. Also, when you earn that extra money, you can store that on your Decent wallet. The Decent wallet was not affected by the recent XRPL debacle, where the backdoor of many wallets was open and there was a breach. So Decent wallet was not affected by that. Decent wallet is as safe as you keep your seed phrase. It's a wonderful product, and you can get the discount by using the link. It's the only way to get the affiliate discount, and that is to use an affiliate link. So that link is popping up on the upper right side of your screen, and it is the one that you will use. You will also get free shipping. Pick you up a Decent wallet today. Secure your assets. If you don't have them stored in a wallet and sitting on an exchange, then you're at risk. So pick you one up today. Thank you. Shout out to Smoke, who we followed over at SMQKEDQG for the findings and the receipts as usual. And as you see here, straight from this citation of ecb.europa.eu, Jess Chang plus Ripple FedNow. And for one, look what it says here. Jess Chang is in fact a partner in Wilson Sonsini, Goodrich, and Rosati's New York office. She was formerly senior counsel at the Federal Reserve Board of Governors. Also, Federal Reserve Payment Services included the FedNow service. Prior to that, she was counsel at the International Monetary Fund, aka the IMF. We did 3 videos about this. The third one was banned from YouTube and is exclusively on X. We were turning over too many black rocks, no pun intended. This bottom part, look what it says here. Previously, she was Deputy General Counsel at Ripple. And if anything, yes, Jess Chang. Now watch this. Get further into this outline. More receipts. I covered Tenemos with Rue Black numerous times. Look at this. Ripple plus Tenemos. The handshake with FedNow. More of this documentation. Blow this up. Look what you see here. Tenemos FedNow Processing Hub Gateway. And as I shrink this down just a tad bit, look what it mentions here specifically. You see the FedNow rules, the FedNow processing, and if anything, you see specifically ISO 222. And again, constant examples of Tenemos, FedNow, like it says, for settlement. Think about that in itself. And the message transformation in the middle, in the gray. Payment message acceptance, bulking and debuilding, ISO 222 transformation, the signatures, so on and so forth. Take you further into this. Let's pull up more information about this. Does it mention anything specific about Ripple? I've shared this in a video actually in the past, but again, pound it at home. Tenemos, for example, Deloitte showcasing Tenemos T24, utilizing the Bluezell altitude stack to send money via Ripple, leading global blockchain-based payment network. And as you see here, Tenemos, the T24, transfer initiated, again, Ripple payment network. All right, a little bit more about this. As you get into this other part of the outline, check this out for yourself. We see here, specifically speaking, Ripple plus FIS FedNow. Yeah, FIS as in like Fiserv, right? Watch this for a second. So we blow this up as well. You see specifically a foundation for payments. And what you also see here is the FIS Open Payment Framework provides the foundation for an expanding array of pre-built payment modules. And like it shows here, operational solutions for instant payments, United States, RTP, which is real-time payments, FedNow. And you even see FedWire highlighted. On the right side, instant payments. Again, FedNow. You even see automated clearinghouse such as your notches, shout out to like Stronghold, right? High value, think about that. FedWire, and bottom part, Swift, correspondent banking, Ripple, etc., etc. Okay? That's also worth pointing out. Another thing I want to jump into back from Smoke is this as well. We're going to play this video. FedNow partnering CGI highlights Ripple integrations as part of their background. Watch closely. And if anything, yes, FedNow service provider showcase. This is a minute and 20 seconds. We'll be back here shortly.
Hello, I'm Mark Perkins. I'm the director and a payments product offering manager for CGI. CGI is proud and excited to be a part of the FedNow pilot program with our CGI All Payments FedNow module. CGI was founded 45 years ago and is now a company with a global footprint, including 80,000 employees worldwide. We differentiate ourselves through our client proximity model. In the United States alone, we have over 70 offices and delivery centers. This means that CGI will be a local partner and not just a vendor. CGI knows payments. Our history goes back to the very creation of the SWIFT network itself. We were also there to support the rollout of the UK's faster payment service over a decade ago, and more recently, European SEPA instant credit. Additionally, we've been supporting high and low value payments processing in the US, Europe, and Canada for decades. That journey continues with support for the FedNow service. CGI All Payments is a secure and proven cloud-enabled digital payments platform that will process your FedNow payments with speed and resiliency, all closely supported by your experienced partners at CGI. CGI All Payments provides 24/7 availability and was built upon ISO 20022 standards. The application is fully API enabled, which allows for quick integration with your preferred client-facing and back-end applications, which helps reduce the integration efforts and costs. CGI All Payments will serve as your direct gateway to the FedNow service. Additionally, it provides capabilities to validate and process the immediate payments activity received through the FedNow network and from your customer origination channels, while utilizing interfaces with your core accounting, fraud, and sanction screening systems.
All right, now that we established that, let's jump over to this because there's always going to be at least one person from the Chainlink community that's going to be pointing out, oh, you mentioned Swift. It's all Chainlink, just Chainlink all the way. Hey, I have nothing against Chainlink. I hold some Chainlink, but sometimes the community in Chainlink can be pretty toxic, but there's also some good people too. There's good and bad and everything. Look what it says here from Smoke. Ripple's currently building an oracle to query data from existing bank ledgers. Chainlink isn't the only one in the oracle game. I get it, guys. Chainlink is definitely the king of oracles, but they're not the only one that is an oracle. This is documented. Let's pull this up on the other screen, and as you see here specifically, look what it says here. We all know that Oracle is a network that queries and records off-chain data to be used in other blockchains. Oracles typically reward users for sharing their data and allowing it to be traded, sold to users on other blockchains, and Oracle itself can be used, and for example, like the XYO network, but it can be built to an existing blockchain. Ripple's XRP is currently building an oracle that can query data from existing bank ledgers. And we also know about Flare, their role as far as oracles as well. So I just want to point that out as well. And some of you guys, even in the community, like shout out to Francisca Dennis Lil, was highlighted in our previous outline the other day. Ripple is an investor in Securitize. Ripple is also working with Wormhole. True, I covered this as well. According to his limited understanding, is that Wormhole and Redstone working together can perform better than Chainlink. Again, it's no knock on Chainlink, but all these people that basically just want to reference only the whole idea, and I'll share the screen again, where Francisco said that, this whole idea that it's just Chainlink and only Chainlink. I just don't think that's valid, okay? And again, I hold Chainlink, so am I knocking myself? I guess I am. All right, a little bit more about this. Let's take you over to specifically this. This is going to pound it home even that much more. Euronet, a Ripple partner featured in FedNow promo video. Watch it, see it for yourself. This is a minute and 16 seconds, and then we'll be right back. Great findings once again from Smoke. Here we go.
Euronet offers 3 products for participants of the FedNow service. The first product is REN Connect, which simplifies the integration of your bank's back office systems with the FedNow service and its real-time ISO 20022 messaging format. Watch this animation for more information.
As a financial institution, you can't risk losing more customers to competitors who offer products with real-time payment capabilities. But how do you join your country's real-time payments network when you're already short on technical resources and time? To meet customer demands while minimizing the risks of modernization, it means using a solution that doesn't replace your existing system. It works with it. A solution that seamlessly connects your systems to real-time payment networks. Plus, it provides the digital overlay services needed to deliver the products your customers are asking for. And it does it all quickly and easily. Through RenConnect, you become an active participant in real-time payments and deliver the innovative digital banking products customers want. Our API gateway, data transformer, pre-configured options, and drag and drop tools help you get started fast. And we help you stay current with emerging trends such as ISO 20022 message formats and cross-border payments. Get started with RenConnect and real-time payments. Reach out to schedule a consultation today.
Okay, so now that we've seen that, again, that promo video, watch this. It gets even better. Again, more citations from Smoke. Government Blockchain Association report cites Ripple/XRP in an analysis of distributed ledger technology companies to support FedNow. This is documented. We're going to blow this up. And as we do, what you see here specifically from the GBA is referred to the impact of cryptocurrency adoption on government. It's a study produced by the Government Blockchain Association, again, the GBA. Tax Working Group dates back to April 2021. But again, it pounds home everything because the study was produced by the Government Blockchain Association, again, the GBA. And the study at the time was the property of the GBA and is intended for distribution to its members, again, at least at that time. So pull up more about this with the documentation. Here's what it shares. I'll just keep it on there so I don't have to keep zooming in and out. You see specifically here things that are really eye-opening, to say the least. And what you see in the highlight on the very bottom says the position paper will analyze the potential companies of distributed ledger technology that could support the FedNow initiative. The paper will also assume the initiative will undertake a private partnership approach with US-based entries. Next part, watch this for a second. Does it mention specifically XRP? Everybody's always asking that. Does it say XRP? Yes, it says XRP. Impact of cryptocurrency adoption on government. I'll read the third bullet point. It says, for example, B2B merchant. Okay, these types of blockchains focus specifically on business-to-business transactions. They could be in the form of fiat to fiat or fiat to crypto transactions. If you're brand new to all this, fiat is like cash, okay? So again, fiat to crypto transactions, for example, XRP/Ripple, it literally says it right there. Not just Ripple, because there's always some Yahoo who's going to say, oh, it just says Ripple. It's not XRP. That narrative, my goodness, are we still in last year's coverage? Are we still in 2 years ago's coverage? Who is brainwashing you with this false information about it's not XRP? It's nonsense. Check out the receipts for yourself. Check this out also. You take more of a deeper dive into this. Let's pull this up as well, because this is, again, good stuff. This is the icing on the cake. Again, Smoke doing it big, man. He went on a tangent. He went on just absolute non-stop, back to back to today, full with constant information. FedNow can be linked to other jurisdictions. This is key. Look at this quotation. Cross-border FedNow Ripple presenter explains how XRP, yes, XRP, can be used to facilitate payments from the United States to Mexico. FedNow to Ripple, Ripple to Mexico instant payments system. And this is just one example, right? We're going to play this as well. And if you're not convinced, I don't know what to tell you. And if anything, most people might have clicked out of it, didn't get that. Hey, that's on them. Listen to this for yourself. And again, consider subscribing. I really do appreciate everybody who listens to the content. Here we go.
Mexico. So we work, so there's a small money service business called Qualix based in Texas, and they serve Mexican workers that are sending funds back home to their family in Mexico. So what happens is we have relationships that we've helped coordinate with exchanges on both sides of that transaction. So the US, it's Bitstamp, and in Mexico, it's Bitso, both digital asset exchanges. So they're setting the rates. So in some ways, it alleviates the need for Qualix, the financial institution in this case, to even hold XRP. They simply go, the risk is then absorbed by the digital exchange. That's their business, right? They're making markets, they know exchange rates, and there's a fee involved with that. But they will give, or they may have a US dollar account at Bitstamp. They'll say, hey, Bitstamp, send $1,000 worth of pesos to this account in Mexico. Bitstamp converts the spot rate. It moves over the XRP ledger in 8 seconds. it gets converted by Bitso on the other end into peso at the spot rate, and then goes out on local rails to the ultimate bank account of the recipient. All of that takes, because there's bank processes on either end that we can't fully control, it takes about 10 minutes, which used to be 3 days. And we've been told that the overall rate that they're seeing is 20 some odd basis points less than they would have seen otherwise, even taking into account FX fluctuations, et cetera, et cetera.
So at the end of the day, there you have it. There it all is. All receipts verified. And again, did they mention XRP? Constant references about XRP. You'll see some other deep dive videos about FedNow, even with Stellar, again, Tenemos, and I'll put those on the end screen cards. So do me a solid if you listen to the entire outline and type in this key phrase into the comments, and that is 100% FedNow XRP. And I don't know that you listen to it all because it gives me some feedback. So the saying goes, know what you have, know why you hold it. The research trumps FUD 100%. Yes, the research, not the brainwashing, the research. May the Lord Jesus bless you all. We'll see you on the next one.